McLaughlin has the ball teed up at the 35, deep back, Tipton and home. Here we go, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the New Orleans Saints. And from the 1-yard line, this will be Mason Tipton, who gets a block up front and finds some room, and being chased on the play by Ryan Miller, and out of bounds he goes. What a way to begin for the Saints.
Start for the Saints, and watch the return. It's going to be the collapse on this side. All of a sudden there's going to be a wall there. He comes up and bounces it to the outside. By collapsing to the inside, you're losing leverage. Right here, he's able to bounce it around the edge and get across midfield for great starting field position.
54-yard. Devin Neal is the rookie running back. Kamara out today. 1st and 10. Shough to the air. Going deep. Olave at the 5. He couldn't get it. Incomplete. Covered by McCollum. He's had a couple 1,000-yard receiving seasons in his career. On path for that again. Neal the back. 2nd down and 10. And up the middle he goes. Caught on the play. Grabbed by Vele, who is in the backfield. And the tight end, Juwan Johnson, on the move. And this is the rookie out of Kansas, Devin Neal.
But it's going to be important to force this to a one-dimensional game.
Evan Hull, the back right here, and up the middle they go. Caught by Johnson, stumbles his way inside the 15-yard line, down at about the 13, pickup of 12. Fake to Hull, here comes Shough. There's a block by Johnson. He's got the 1st down inside the 4. Neal back in. Bailey on the move. And that is a run by the rookie, Devin Neal. And they haven't signaled. Now they have touchdown. Coming in, the line judge from the near side. Return to start the game for New Orleans.
Let's see, he's not down yet, but there the ball crosses the line. All you have to do is break that plane, and you can see he's not down on the ground. And the ball breaks the plane.
That is his first NFL touchdown. And with Kamara out, it's Neal putting it in. The extra point here by Charlie Smyth, and 7-0 Saints.
Good job of execution on his part.
Cameron Johnson will get the kickoff. And then he's upended on the play by Yenham. The rookie free agent is the left tackle. Auten is in motion. Mayfield to the air. And he's got Abuka. Pushed out of bounds on the near side by Quincy Riley. Mayfield, Irving. Oh, stop behind the line. Terrific penetration on the play coming through Devon Godshaw. Plugging it up, and a loss of a yard back to the 38.
Well, and Godshaw gets double teamed right off the snap, and then he's able to split that double team and get to the backfield. Here he is right in the middle.
Good for what they do. They're much better with him than without him. 3rd and 5. Flag is thrown. Some early movement.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense number 99. 5-yard penalty is enough for a foul.
It's 1st and 10. Mayfield to the air. Gedeke the block. Irving the ball, and he tries to stiff arm his way out of the grasp of Houghton, and he gets a couple. Irving was the back. 2nd down and 8, and they go underneath, and Auten, the tight end, is right there.
Degree in computer informations and cybersecurity. At 6'6", 310, I'd say he's better suited for this.
I would agree, as Irving will take it up the middle. On that 3rd and 1, he got 2, and he got the 1st down, Trent down to the 45. And Irving the back. Play action, Mayfield goes to his 2nd option. This is Godwin on the fly. Godwin inside the 25. Caught that ball, slashes for 21, put him at the 24.
Well, Baker told us coming into this, we brought up the fact of big plays and what's been missing. He said it's about completions. We need to get completions and move the chains. This time, Godwin's lined up on the end. Watch, he's going to come down and block, and then he's the late release. So he's the 2nd read for Mayfield, who takes his time.
Jay Taylor finally brought him down. 1st and 10. Bucky Irving the back. Mayfield the fake. Here comes Young. There goes the pass to Irving. He's got blockers ahead. Feeney is there. The 5. Touchdown! Bucky Irving! Feeney leads the way.
Well, what a response from the Buccaneers. And Chase Young nearly gets home on the screen. Chukwuma sets to the outside. Watch here, he's going to set too far to the outside. So Young's going to get an inside break on this. and nearly gets to Mayfield.
That's the first touchdown for Irving since week 4. Extra point away and good by McLaughlin. And the quarterback, Baker Mayfield, has thrown a home touchdown pass.
Or at least that's the hope moving forward.
What is that, like Gorilla Glue or something?
Well, you do that because you don't want to have to put a big bandage. That's your throwing hand.
All right, here's the kickoff, and this Dante Pettis, who will be wrapped up and taken down. Nice defensive play. John Bullock, a rookie free agent out of Hill on the move. They want to get him the ball more. Shough. He's got Hill, and he's brought down. Here comes Vita there. He's got his 4th sack. 2 in a row. Brings him down. Loss of 7. Back near the 16.
Well, I talked earlier, Shough on the other side working through a double team.
They had 6 quarterback pressures last week against Arizona. Neal the back. 2nd and 17. Banks the block left tackle. Underneath for the tight end, who's brought down by Levante David.
On 3rd down, look at all the guys at the line of scrimmage. Bowles is going to try and make it as confusing as possible for the young quarterback.
3rd and 11, they rushed 4. Here they come. Got the block downfield, incomplete for Vele. And he was tailed on the play by the rookie out of Kansas State, Jacob Parrish. And deep back is Cameron Johnson. There is some wind, heavy air with rain in the forecast, and Johnson drifting back with a flag thrown. Broke a tackle at the 30 and finds about 14 yards up that far sideline. Then hit by Hill.
And he takes that.
During the kick, holding, receiving team number 32. It's a 10-yard penalty. First down, Tampa Bay.
Baker Mayfield, 63% completion percentage coming in, has started 5 of 5 in this one. Irving the back. Tez Johnson on the move. And the handoff goes to Irving, who's brought down from behind by Nathan Shepard.
Exactly.
All right, here's the 2nd down and 9. Baker Mayfield up the middle. And it's grabbed there by Godwin, who's brought down by Howden. Changing the scheme, and here is a 3rd and 5. Mayfield, Gedeke the block at the right tackle. Broken up on the play. Flag thrown, the ricochet. Was a grab there on the ricochet by Sanker. Blakeman's crew on it.
Pass interference, defense, number 29. Ball is placed at the spot of foul. First down kick.
Justin Reed today out with a knee injury. The veteran is gone. Here is a 1st and 10. Pitch out here. Rachaad White for the first time today. And brought down around the ankles by Davis.
But in this situation,
it is.
You do whatever you can.
All right, here's the 2nd, 5 to go outside. Godwin again makes a miss. Got a block out there from Gedeke. And finally brought down by Carl Granderson from behind. The catch and run to the 46. Picks up 12 on 2nd down and 5.
Some of these key pieces returning for the Buccaneers offense.
Irving the back. Outside they go. Tez Johnson drops it. Oh, it's loose. Was it a
it's
catch?
not. It's an incomplete. That was
I thought
forward.
so.
Yeah.
Yep. And a flag on top of all of that.
Ineligible man downfield, offense number 70. It's a 5-yard penalty. Replay first down.
That's Chuck Wuma, who's starting today at the left tackle.
Tight end, slow release. He's going to need some help. It can't just all be one-on-one.
1st and 15. Rocketing a pass. Abuka with the catch. McKinstry with the tackle. Out to the 50. With both backs back there, White and Irving. And this is Irving. Making a miss. Hit on the play by Sanker. Down to the 47, gain of 3. White is the back. 3rd and 3. Rachaad White. He'll go inside. Nice tackle. Howden. He's a 3rd-year back out of Minnesota. With Mayfield under center. The pitch. Read well. Oh, what a play. Granderson. He read that and blew it up. Terrific defensive play for the Saints.
Outstanding play by Granderson. He comes right off the edge. He reads it right away.
And good beginning field position. Oh, bobbled ball. The rain is falling, and that is an issue. And he falls down, and they lose on the play 4. Now we thank you for that. Stay dry. The quarterback is Tyler Shough. It's 2nd and 14 up the middle, and he's got the open Morrow, the tight end, who's brought down on the play by Tyke Smyth after a terrific defensive stand at midfield by the Saints. 1st and 10, Shough on the move, incomplete. Angling to the side, Taysom Hill coming off a major knee injury last year. Neal the back, 2nd down and 10. Shough to the air. Here they come. Down he goes. Brought down on the play. Great gains.
Gaines not letting him get anywhere and bringing him down.
2 sacks for that Buccaneer defense. 3rd and 13. Here's the throw. Shy of the first. Down to the 30. Olave. Second longest in his first NFL attempt in NFL history. 48 yards right here to try to take the lead. And it is wide left. And after the missed New Orleans 48-yard field goal. Mayfield into the air and incomplete for Abuka after he got a block from Durham. 2nd and 10. And off Rashad White. Nice block in there by Barton, the center, and down he goes. Flag thrown, lunging to the 41.
Personal foul, tripping, defense number 93. 15-yard penalty to end the run. First down, Tampa Bay.
Bucky Irving the back. It's 1st and 10. Mayfield is 8 of 9. Irving knocked down from behind. Granderson, his second big play of the game. Returning last week, and let's watch it. Ooh, right there, left ankle it looked like maybe, huh?
Yeah, and when you have a wide receiver trying to block a big man in defensive end Granderson.
Sean Tucker is the new back for the first time. 2nd down and 15. Took room of the black, and here comes Mayfield twirling his way, and Granderson was waiting, as was Davis. Mayfield to the air, and to the side, and incomplete. Riley Dixon, the reigning NFC Special Teams Player of the Week for his terrific performance last week here. He'll punt it away, and deep back is Dante Pettis. And from Mayfield caught it. Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Neal is the back after the Buccaneer punt from the 16, 1st and 10. And it's Neal. Flag is thrown. Drilled in the play by...
Offside, defense number 90, lined up in the neutral zone. 5-yard penalty, first down.
Neal the back, Shough to the air, going long, nobody home, easy pick right there, McCollum. Get up, you haven't been touched. As he does, springs back up, Neal will grab it out of bounds. Interception thrown by the Saints, picked up by McCollum, number 1 this year.
You're going to see Shough. Here's the safety right here. So he's got one-on-one. So what you're doing is you're watching the safety rotate back to the middle. So Shough's going to come back. He keeps his eyes to the left just to freeze the safety. So he's not watching. He's like, listen, I've got to go right over here. I'm just going to keep my eyes, pull the safety over to the top, and then turn and throw it. The problem is Olave runs a comeback.
It is a Bucky Irving running back and a tie game at 7. Look where they begin, the 40 of the Saints. Irving up the middle like a rocket. Into the secondary and a first down. As he vaults for 12 down to the 28.
Well, both of these coaches talk to us about turnovers and how that is such an important. Look at the length. Tampa Bay trying to take advantage now.
Irving back there, 1st and 10, gets the call, tries to dance, and gets drilled on the play, trying to go through Bullard, can't, gets 5.
Hanging on to the football, possessing the football, ball security.
2nd and 5, Irving again. Over there, right in his way was Chris Rumph. And the pass incomplete, looking for Godwin, covered by Taylor. Approaching this 41-yarder right here. There's no wind, there is a lot of rain, and for the lead. Got it. And he's just going to sit there and care if it rains.
He sat there and is like, we're sitting here looking, we're like, he doesn't have a coat, he doesn't have anybody protecting him. And then one of the guys just comes up and gives him a towel. They're like, he didn't want a towel. The guy just gave him a towel.
There's Dante Pettis, got away from Miller. And chased on the play, cordoned off and shy of the 30. Dry. It's a pitch out. It's Hill. Ooh, clubbed on the play. He was really drilled on the play.
That's kind of the telltale, and to see his frustration and the type of season that he's having and the Colts are having.
False start. Offense number 72. 5-yard penalty. Still second down.
That's the right tackle today.
It's having the type of season like Daniel Jones and what the Colts have been able to do. it's pretty devastating for them.
Outside for Hull on that 2nd and 13. Outside McCollum is the one to waylay him along with Tyke Smyth. Back out of Northwestern. Kamara out today with an injury, missing his 2nd straight. Shough, 3rd and 6. Here they come. Grab. Down he goes. Braswell. Pretty play for Chris Braswell. He's out of Alabama. First sack this season. And they throw him for a loss. Back to the 18-yard line, losing 13.
Listen, the Bucs blitz as much as anybody in the league. They're 3rd in the NFL in blitzing. But this is just going to be 4 guys.
Minimal wind, a lot of rain, and looking up into those raindrops will be Johnson. Cutting a bounce at the 35, trying to get it. And then he was taken down by Michael Davis. Mayfield with White in the backfield. And Auten on the move. 1st and 10. He got by 1. That was Brzee, and he is buried, Mel, as he gets to the line of scrimmage. 2 players more deserving than those. Irving the back, 2nd and 10. Got the handoff, and Shepard makes the stop after a gain of 2. Some like Mayfield and Davis take it a step further and really pour their hearts into it with their families. 3rd down and 8. Mayfield up the middle. He's got to get to the 38. He's got the first down. Swerving, diving, and taken down by Rumpf. Out to the 42.
Well, the Saints decide to bring a blitz, and by bringing a blitz, they don't leave anybody assigned to Baker Mayfield, and he takes advantage of it. Watch the blitz coming here. You're going to see a drop out here. It looks like they're going to try and get that matchup. A good pickup by the protection of the back.
You see the run-pass ratio, 1st down and 10. It's White. Got a Feeney block. Tried to cut
more than any other year in his career, and some of that is due to the injuries up front.
White on 2nd and 7. And brought down by Gadshaw.
He does on the field, it's the energy that he brings to the locker room and the playing field.
Here he's got to bring a 1st down run. He does not drive the submarine.
Great
on
stop.
3rd and Tucker is the back. And the call, 4th. Oh, drilled on the play. He was stopped again short. Tipton is in motion. Shough gets the call. And the handoff to Hull, who is brought down by Diaby. 2nd down and 6. 2-minute warning.
The 2-minute, yep.
So the New Orleans defense a couple times, 75 degrees, a pleasant day from that regard. But here's a 2nd and 6, 2-minute warning. Flag is down. Neal the call. Dennis the tackle.
False start. Offense number 77. 5-yard penalty. Still 2nd down.
Left guard. Later today, Chicago and Green Bay. Pittsburgh and Baltimore right now. Big games all over the NFL. 2nd down and 11. Shough. And flag thrown on the screws. Olave will backpedal into the grasp of Jacob Parrish at about the 41, shy of the 1st by a half yard.
If they're able to make some positive yards here.
Neal on 3rd and 4. Push, shove, short. Yep. To the 42, needed the 41, got 3, 4th and 1. Shough is under center. Neal. Hill a block, walking to his own blocker, and down he goes. What terrific defense. Conditions, a lot of rain right now. White the back, Mayfield to the air, batted down, incomplete. Granderson again, 3rd big defensive play.
Tampa Bay sitting at 135.
There they go on 2nd down and 10. Incomplete, lot of congestion. Granderson again right there. Is in the backfield with Tez Johnson. 3rd and 10. White. Oh, got the big block inside by Barton.
Well, now all of a sudden you're going to go for it on 4th down, I would think, based on what they've done.
Yep. Sean Tucker is the new back. 4th and 1. Fake. Mayfield. Another 1st down run. Whether he does it on 3rd down or 4th down, Mayfield wheels his way for a 1st, and he got 4 on 4th and 1. And the ball.
They're trying to throw a wet ball. I'm just going to go ahead. I know I can get the 1st down with my legs.
1st and 10. Maybe he does it here. Ball was deflected on the play. Did Warner get a hand on it? It was deflected. It was.
Receivers.
Rashad White is the back. Chukwuma the block, and they go outside. Down and 5. Mayfield And has got Ibuka. Knocked out of bounds by Taylor. Flag thrown at the 29. Clock at 7 seconds. And some shoving after the play.
OPI, offensive pass interference, and push off at the top of the route to get separation.
Pass interference, offense number 2. The 10-yard penalty from the previous spot.
They thought the arm bar enough to get the separation. Was Baker not ready for that snap? Quick.
3rd and 15. He'll go deep here. And it's incomplete. 2 seconds left. 4th and 15. So here is the kickoff from Charlie Smyth. It'll bounce by Tucker. It'll bounce into the end zone. And it'll be a touchback. With Auten in motion, 1st and 10, first play of this second half. And Irving was drilled and hit hard.
Line of 10 on throws under 10 yards, but 0 for 6 went over 10 yards on his attempts.
Irving was the back. Here's a 2nd down and 10, and the pass caught there. Godwin. More productive with improved health, including Irvin's return in motion White. And the little pass, Auten. Got a block, Chukwuma. Gets a block down there from Dedeke and works his way into the... It's Mayfield. Oh, it's intercepted on the play by Taylor. He's getting blocking, and down goes Taylor after the pick of the quarterback, Baker Mayfield. Only his 6th interception of the season. Big play for the defense of New Orleans.
Well, he's going to be hot at Cameron Johnson. Johnson just stops on the route, and Taylor's right there.
Gain of 5.
We're going to watch on the interception. Taylor's matched up on Johnson. Go ahead and roll it. You're going to see this is just a dig route, and it's a trust thing between a quarterback and a receiver. He's trusting Johnson to cross the face of Taylor. When you throw the ball, that's where that trust comes in. Johnson comes out of the break, feels the collision, and just...
Chuck with the 1st and 10 at the 47. And Devin Neal finds a gap and takes it through. And it's 2nd down and 5. Devin Neal again looking for a block. Johnson gave him a little bit. He's got a 1st down run. Belted out of bounds by Dean Mel after a gain of 8. So Izzian is back there as a safety, as Mel was just talking about, for Smyth. It's 1st and 10. Here goes Shough on the move. A gallop. He can see it being chased. He's in for the touchdown. What a run. 34 yards.
On the opening drive, you're going to see this block. You're going to see the fake here. You're going to see the run come around the end. It's the same play that set up the 1st down inside the 5-yard line on the opening drive of the game. They come back to it a 2nd time, and this time Shough's able to take it to the house.
First rushing touchdown in his NFL career, the 2nd round pick out of Louisville. Here is Smyth up and through.
Talked to Melanie and said, listen, it's not going to be pretty. It's going to be ugly yard. It's going to be ugly runs. We've got to find a way to get it done, and that first possession of the second half for the Bucs with the turnover was not it.
It'll go into the end zone out to the 35 and a touchback. In 11-20 for the game. Running back is Sean Tucker. It's 1st and 10. Tucker the call. Blocking there by Jordan. Crossing the 40. Brought down.
Early on.
You see him sprinkle because it's raining. And Tucker in the backfield. 2nd down and 4.
Oh, it's not sprinkling. Yeah, it's definitely not sprinkling.
Danny Stutzman over there, the rookie of Oklahoma, who played high school football in Florida. Tucker remains the back, and he gets the handoff, and he gets the 1st down to midfield. Flag thrown.
Holding offense number 62. 10-yard penalty, replay, 3rd down.
The center, Barton.
Anytime there's a stoppage in play.
Rashad White is the back on 3rd down and 11. Here they come. There goes Mayfield. Deep, incomplete for Tez Johnson. Flag thrown, covered by Sanker.
Pass interference, defense, number 33. Ball replaced, the bottom of the foul. 1st down, Tampa Bay.
Donut-type padding underneath that shoulder pad. Here is a 1st and 10. With the handoff here, White will slither up the middle. White again, 1st and 10. Dixon pokes his way, and then Stutzman will bring him down as he works his way to the 19-yard line. Gain of 7.
Causes pain in that left shoulder.
White the back, 1st and 10, a 2nd and 3, and White will get the 1st down. Around his ankles, he finds
it's this situational type football, so being more productive in the red zone.
Here's Tucker, 1st and 10, a burst, breaking tackles, diving to the 1, and brought down by Taylor. Tucker remains, 1st and goal. Tucker the call, dives, touchdown, and the Buccaneers have reclaimed the lead.
Now, they did have the one pass attempt with the pass interference, but because of the penalty, that doesn't count.
Extra point good, McLaughlin, 17-14.
Well, that's why when we talked to Todd Bowles about some of the struggles since the bye week, he said, listen, we're still in first place. We take care of us. It doesn't matter what everybody else does. And so that was his concern, is his team, and not so much focus on what everything else is going on.
It's a 1st and 10 for Tyler Shough. And it's a handoff here to the Kansas rookie Neal, who will take it with the rookie at 26 years of age. He's now a starter. Once again, the handoff to Neal on 2nd down and 6. And stuffed in there by Logan Hall. So the quarterback Shough
trying to get the ball off here.
3rd down and 5. Neal was the back. And he goes, caught. Nice catch, Johnson.
Getting to a pass that he was comfortable with and able to pick up the 1st down.
Neal the back, 1st and 10, gets the call into Buccaneer territory. Is in again. Tipton on the move. Estime, the former Bronco. Big hole, and he hurdles his way. Finally upended by Winfield.
Unfortunate to see a non-contact thing like that happen. It goes right along the lines of the 7 studs, right? Like the footing out there.
Estime wrapped up by Vita Vea.
It can cause get you to trip up as well.
It's Devin Neal, 2nd down 9, big hole on the side. He's got Winfield to beat, cuts, drives, has the 1st down. Takes that ball, and he finally lands at about the 17-yard line. Let's see where they mark it. 20-yard gallop. It's a 1st and 10 New Orleans.
Bad timing for a stunt here because he's going to get around to the outside. Watch the edge. It looks like he's coming back inside because they have a stunt. Well, all of a sudden...
They're racking up yards on the ground. They had failed to reach 90 yards 7 of the last 8 games as a team. Here's a corkscrew move, Neal, and he picks up about...
I don't think you come in anticipating with these types of weather conditions how many times you're going to have to defend the run.
It's Neal again, tipped in a block inside the 10. As he works his way, Luke Fortner, the center, was pulling. Estime on the move. 3rd down and 2. Estime will try to dig, and I think he backpedals his way for the 1st down. Yep.
Yeah, I think that's going to give him 1st and goal.
Tyler Shough, Hill in motion. Fake Estime. Shough wants to throw and does, and caught. Olave at the 5, 1st and goal.
Get it to the backside as they try and get the field goal here tied up.
Try to tie it, 30-yarder. It is perfect, tied at 17. He's been with them for a couple years, activated last week. 56-yard field goal, just kicked a 30-yard field goal to tie the game. Here is his ensuing kickoff. It's picked up by Cameron Johnson, and he tries to
come down here and be defensive coordinator, and yeah, those 2 vets are a key piece to that.
It's Irving on 1st and 10. There's not a lot there.
Formulating things for the players you have is the key as a play caller, and that's what he's been able to do.
Rashad White in the backfield, Irving in motion, knocked away. Jordan, he almost had the ball on the ricochet, and he knows he had it. Today is 250th game played. Here comes Mayfield. 3rd down, 8, running again as he always does so effectively on 3rd down. Finds refuge on the sideline. 1st down run, Baker Mayfield, when called upon to run effectively.
Well, the thing is, he's not the fastest guy at quarterback, but he's effective. And the way he's able to utilize it and pick up 1st downs, and he's just so, as we've described him earlier in this game, he's very gritty, right? He's trying to protect himself because of the injury that he's dealing with by getting out of bounds and not taking the extra hit.
Stopped right now, starting the 4th. Tucker the back gets the call. Oughton with the block, and outside McKinstry, Kool-Aid.
Yeah, Seattle looks like one of the teams that one of the teams to beat in that NFC.
2nd down 7. Tucker again drags a defender down near the 48-yard line. That offensive line performance, Chuck Wuma and Mike Jordan in there for the starters. 3rd down 4. Dedeke a block. Look at Mayfield. Swerves and he's shy of the first. Hit on the play is the running back. 4th and 3, Mayfield. Here they come up the middle. Dodging, driving, cranking, throwing. It was caught. No, out of bounds. Godwin was on the chalk. He was on the paint. But fake to Neal and batted down and almost picked up Diaby. He was. Gene, we thank you. Neal the back. Taysom Hill in motion. 2nd and 10. It's Neal wrapped up and devoured. Elijah Roberts right in the middle. Grabs him and brings him down. No. It's 3rd and 10. And caught on the play for the first down. Olave. Nice grab.
It's a specific play where you want to stop at the numbers because that's right in the middle of the zone. Great execution there by New Orleans.
Just his 2nd catch today. Devin Neal in the pile with Fortner and everybody else shoving him. Neal the back. 2nd down and 8. Tyler Shough. Banks the block at the left tackle. Up the middle to go. Olave again. Ties for the first down to the 28-yard line. 1st and 10. It is Neal who somehow careens off one body and then takes it down near the 25. Gain of 4. It's a fake to estimate. It's a run by Chuck and brought down Isian. Read it well. Brings him down. Just a gain of a yard to the 27. Neal back in. Tipton on the move. 3rd down and 8. The pump fake. It's off to Neal. And he stiff arms his way down the sideline. He's got the first down. All the way to the 16-yard line. Let's see where they mark him out. Down to the 13. And Shuck's got a 1st and 10 at the 13. Again, the new right tackle is Sherman. Shough. Oh, here they come up the middle. He got away from one. He got away from Vea. Here he goes.
No way.
Touchdown! His 2nd touchdown run today. Shough from 13.
Kevin, how he got away from that?
That was amazing.
I know you said 13, but it was really like 50 because he dropped all the way back to like the 25, 30-yard line.
Only the 2nd time this season the Saints have scored 3 touchdowns in a game. Extra point away and good by the lead by 7. And the clock at 8.5 in the ensuing kickoff with the flag. And that'll be on the Saints, and it's going to be at the 40-yard line.
Landing zone, therefore the ball will be placed at the 40-yard line. First down, Tampa Bay.
It's Bucky Irving is the back. Mayfield 11 at 22 with an interception and a touchdown. Irving gets the call with a great cut. Got a block in there. Shepard. He's off to the races. Stiff arms his way into Howden. Bucky Irving, big time run to the 28 of New Orleans. It is a 32-yard run.
Well, it's a play designed to hand off to the right and then cut it back. Chase Young got so far up the field that they didn't even have to. Good job by Irving. Good burst.
He remains in the game. 1st and 10 for Mayfield. Outside it goes White. Blocked by Ibuka. And out of bounds. Cracked out there. Nice hit made. Sanker. Gain of 3. 2nd down.
Brandon Staley with the Rams, so he's familiar with his defense, but going through a number of safeties.
2nd down, 7 deep. Sideline. McKinstry was right with Ibuka. It's incomplete. It's 3rd and 7.
7 minutes left in the game. You've got the 2 timeouts. You got the 2-minute warning. All these things factor into your play calling here down the stretch.
White back there, 3rd down and 7. Quick throw. Nice catch, Godwin, but shy in the back pedal to the 19, a yard shy. And 3 times the Saints have stopped him. 4th down and 1. It's White. Submarines takes it across. It will be a first down. And Irving is back in at running back. And it's 1st and 10.
False start. Offense number 60. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
It's the new left guard, Mike Jordan. Mayfield and this offense have generated a lot of comebacks this season. A lot to begin the season. It's 1st and 15. Gedeke a block to the end zone. Right off his hands. Apuka had it incomplete. Irving is in there, 2nd down, 15. And Bucky Irving, no place to go at Granderson. Then he goes up the middle and dives for a couple. No yellow called because of it, and you're right.
I mean, they're in contact with him.
Cut into this lead of the Saints with under 5 to go. Footing is good after the good snap and 3 more, and it's a 4-point game. And McLaughlin. Dante Pettis. He'll take this, hurdling a defender, and gets out near the 34. Flag has been thrown.
During the return, holding return team number 58.
It's possible to not give the other team the ball back, and if you do give them the ball back, you don't give them very much time left.
Shough to Neal, and Neal to the 22. And Shough will get it here. Outside Hill, drops. Coverage by Brand.
In the middle of the zones.
It's 3rd and 6. Shough caught there, grabbed at the 33-yard line. Terrific catch made. Vele. Pressure pack play. A gain of 11.
You're going to see the pivot on this side, and you're going to see Vele work to the middle. What that does is draw the attention. They've taken turns working the middle of the field. Tight end vacates. He comes inside out. Vele works to the middle of the field. Another good throw. Another conversion on 3rd down.
And you
for Tyler Shough.
You said it before the play. The middle of the field. 1st and 10. Neal the back in the fake. And here's a run by Shough near the 38. Hits the deck. Picks up 4. Let's go to our CBS studios in New York. And here's Adam Shine. And Shough will bring Hill in motion and hand to the rookie Neal, who will take it up and get brought down by great gains. Tyler Shough, 3rd down and 5. They bring 4. Flag is thrown and caught at the 50. Was it hauled in over there? It's a big flag. And I think it's
offside. Yep. Defense number 95 lined up in the neutral zone.
Devin Neal is the back. Shough is under center. 1st down and 10. It's a pitch out to Neal, and he was drilled by Hall and by Vita Vea.
Putting a damper on anybody's playoff hopes right now.
Here we go. Neal the call. 2nd and 10. Doused on the play. Vea around his ankles. He's got Neal joining him. The fake. Vele. Bobbled. Deflected. The wind is minimal, but there is a breeze, and the rain has stopped. And the punt is away, and back is Johnson. And it lands, you're right, about 3 yards deep in the end zone. Touchback to the 20. 1:48 to go. Mayfield is ready. It's 1st and 10. Bredesen the block. Gedeke the block. Here's the throw, and it's incomplete, and they were looking for Irving. Irving couldn't get it. It's Mayfield again to the air. Moving up. Hit as he throws. Wobbly throw. And it is incomplete. And Sanker just about grabbed it.
As far as the Buccaneers with both edges.
3rd down and 10. Mayfield, crumbling pocket, on the move, looking. He's being chased by Jordan, and out of bounds he goes, shy of the 1st. Mayfield to the air. Check one with the block, low. Did Auden bring it in?
He's got to get to the 30. Even if he caught it, he's got to get to the 30.
And that right there, the way that line judge is running in, looks like he's short. Now in the victory formation, Tampa Bay is out of timeouts. 1st down and 10. What a day for this rookie quarterback, Tyler Shough.
Some good things for Kellen Moore and this staff and these players to work on.
Bonus coverage coming up, Baltimore and Pittsburgh. To a knee again. The Saints are going to win it 24-20.